Next session was storage AWS, Amazon S3 storage and data protection features like storage classes, versioning, and object lock. First, we go with the storage classes. Storage classes, in the sense, like frequency access data is there, infrequency access data is there, lower cost of frequency like one zone data is there, like intelligent tiering is there. Glacier is the S3 Glacier is the Glacier has three types like instant retrieval, flexible retrieval, and deep archive. First we go with the frequent access data. Frequent access data is nothing but for data that you can need often daily or regularly. It's a high durability, also high availability for low latency reports. There data can store it across multiple availability zones. We can store our data in multiple availability zones. It's a high storage cost but no retrieval cost. Examples like website, big data analytics, like the mobile gaming applications. This is called as frequently accessed data. Next, infrequently accessed data, how I can tell means for data are not accessed frequently. This is called as infrequently accessed data. It's high durability but lowest availability is there. Lowest storage cost is there. Retrieval free for retrieval free fee also applies. Retrieval is also there. We can back up our disaster recovery, like we can back up our data file is long term but rarely accessed data, means this is a infrequent data. It's also called as a rarely accessed data. Okay, next one is intelligent tiering. Intelligent tiering is nothing but is a storage class designed to optimize cost automatically, like for data with unknown charges access pattern. Like what I can tell means, uh, automatic tiering is move object between frequent access. It's no performance impact. Use cases in the sense like what again backup is also available. Analytics also available. We can retrieve our data when the unpredictable usages. Like unpredictable means, uh, if we don't want this website means we can avoid it, but we want the website, we can easily retrieve the file. S3 is automatically monitoring the access pattern also. Like it's a consecutive days we can in this intelligent tiring we can easily back up our data very easily in this intelligent tiring. It automatically cost optimization. This is called as S3 intelligent tiring. Mm, like one zone is there. One zone is nothing but lower cost, infrequent access in single availability zone only. You can use this single availability. Like what I can backup copy is there. Secondary copy also there in single availability zone, but temporary data storage only. If there any disaster happens means all the files also is corrupted. This is one zone. One zone is not recommended for S3 also. Yeah. Then S3 Glacier is there. Glacier is nothing but it's archival storage only classes. For designed for long term, rarely long term, we can use it for long term access the data at very low cost only. Mm, and we can need when you want to need a file means if we can store 1 year before means we can retrieve our data in the S3 Glacier also. Like regulatory historical records like backups, like historical record means in healthcare also the historical records, past records we want means we can retrieve in S3 Glacier. SD Glacier has a three type. One is instant retrieval, flexible retrieval, and deep archive. Deep instant retrieval in a sense is a millisecond, access in a millisecond, and faster retrieval also is there. It is in a high availability zone. High availability, high availability. The cost is very cheaper also. Example, medical images, new media archives, we can store our data in the instant retrieval. We can want instant means we can retrieve our data fastly. This is called as the instant retrieval. Flexible retrieval in the sense access data minute to hours. Like uh, small data to bulk data. Expected for 1 to 5 minutes means we can take our data. Standard data means 3 to 5 years it will takes. Bulk data means it will takes 5 to 12 hours. This is called as a flexible retrieval. Um, and when it is also a high availability, but backups are activities for it is only for a disaster recovery. Disaster long term data is there means we can, if the long term any other like any other SSL commits automatically retrieve data fast based on the time basis, based on the file basis. We can retrieve data easily, and this is called as a deep flexible retrieval. Deep archive in the sense access our data in a cheapest but slower. It's slower. Standard for loss standards of the standard file we can store. We want to standard file means it will take 12 hours, and bulk storage it will take 48 hours also. Mm-hmm. It is a lower cost storage, high availability also. Like if there is any financial records, legal records is there, means we can automatically retrieve this one. It's a low cost but long term storage. This is called as a storage class for standard is there, standard IA is there, one zone IA is there, intelligent scanning is there, as a glassy SSD types, instant, flexible, and deep archive. This is called as a storage storage class. Then we go with the versioning. Versioning is nothing but it is a what I can tell is a features of S3. Feature of S3 that keeps multiple version of a object. Like what I can tell, whenever it created, modified, we can delete also. We can create versioning, we can delete also. It's easy to delete also. Like example, if you upload file.next like that 3 times means you will have 3 versions in S3. You can roll back to the older version at any time. Okay, this is called as a versioning. Versioning. Another one example is there. Keep multiple version of files. Protect against overwrite. We can delete also. Like we can delete also that. Example. Perfect example is Google Docs and MS Word. Okay. Every time we can edit the document and a new version is saved, you can go back and see what the document looked like yesterday, last week, or a month ago. This is called as a nothing is lost. Old version remains safe also. This is called as a versioning. Then we go with the S3 object lock. Object lock is in a sense like it prevents the object from being deleted or modified from a specified period. These like different specified period means 12 to 1 is the time means automatically it modified. We can delete it period definitely time or indefinitely. Okay, there's two modes are there. Two modes means in the sense like governance mode and compliance mode. Governance mode, even admin cannot overwrite or delete the files objects unless they are give us special permissions. Compliances mean absolutely no one can delete the file. This is called as a compliance. Mm, it is a long-term retention of critical business data. This is called as object lock. Object lock prevents the deletion modification for a time period only. This is called as a object lock. One perfect example also there object lock. There's a they think of a locker within a time-based lock. Time-based lock is there. Once you put a file inside and lock it, nobody can touch it. Nobody can, not even you can take your files or anything about that until you can pause it. Okay, time pause it. In governance mode, a manager with a special master key can overwrite it. Manager only they can. If you have a locker is there, you have a locker in governance mode. Your manager has a perfect locker for you. Yeah, your manager only give for locker. Your manager has a like master key. Have your manager means they can automatically easily unlock the locker. No? They had a like what I can tell. Um, he has a perfect like what I can tell means he has one team leader, whether he has a right to overwrite your documents. This is called as a governance. In compliance mode means no one can open until the time of no one can it's open. Even the manager also is there. Okay, this is called as a object lock in S3 for storage. Today we talk about it storage classes, versioning, and object classes. Yeah, that's it for the today's session. Yeah, thank you, thanks a lot.